You have a written reheating policy in place, so why is your establishment still getting reheating violations? Well, if you're still getting violations, maybe it's time to take a closer look at your training process and make some adjustments. Food from commercially sealed containers must be reheated to at least 135 degrees Fahrenheit before being placed into a hot holding unit, and food that was cooked and cooled in-house needs to reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit before being placed into a hot holding unit. And in either case, the appropriate temperature must be reached within 2 hours. As a manager, you know these requirements, but in order to minimize food safety risks and avoid reheating violations, it's important your employees know these requirements too. So when it comes to training, ask yourself a couple of quick questions. When was the last time you trained your staff? And how often do you conduct training? Quality training doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. In fact, brief, frequent training sessions are typically more effective than long presentations. The best training includes these 3 steps: teaching, demonstration, and practice. Teaching based on your food safety policies, demonstrating how actions are to be completed using hands-on methods, and practicing of the actions by staff after the initial training. Your training should also include any corrective actions that need to be taken if something goes wrong or isn't done correctly. Employees are more likely to remember training that's interactive and hands-on. So it's a good idea to have the staff demonstrate procedures back to you to make sure they understand the policy. Finally, finish your training by having your employees make a commitment to follow the actions outlined in your policy. Your employees want and need guidance. They want to know what is expected of them. And when you provide them with that training and direction, success happens. Remember, AMC is about creating a culture of cleanliness by taking a proactive approach to managing food safety risks. Effective training goes hand in hand with that goal.